A wise man told me that if you can think it, if you can just think it in your mind, you can achieve it.
Hard work, dedication, prayers, and belief.
They used to seeing us kill each other. They used to seeing me after him after me.
So never quit, never give up. My name is Tyler Wright. I'm 22. I was born in Los Angeles, California. My mother's name is Sherry Wright, which I never met in person. And I moved to Chicago when I was 1 because my mother left me in an abandoned building. Sherry Wright, who I told you I don't really know. And yeah, so they came and got me, and I've been here ever since, really. Run it back. I'm trying to think of too much. Yeah, I'm trying to think of too much.
Get you some water.
Don't run it back. Up until 8th grade, I was really sheltered. I stayed in Evanston. You know, it's crime out here, but it's not as bad as the South Side. And once I went to high school, I went to school in 63rd and Stewart at a school called Urban Prep. But I know a lot of y'all familiar with Chief Keef, you know, them GBE and Lamron and all that extra stuff going on in Inglewood. Well, my school was 2 blocks away from their neighborhood. So, you know what I'm saying? They would chase the people from that neighborhood would chase people home from school. It's a lot of gang banging. That's when I really got exposed to gang banging and really a lot of stuff that I never was exposed to before I moved out
there. In life, you have 2 types of champions. You got those who go pro in their sports and they win a belt or they win a championship. As a boxer, he can win a belt. As a basketball player, you can win a championship. And those are champions. But the true definition of a champion is one who faces obstacles in life, and regardless those obstacles, you can defeat it.
When I got locked up, you know what I'm saying, it was for armed robbery. I was with some friends and a family member, and we all was broke. We didn't have no money, and we all was just, you know what I'm saying, in a mental place. Mentally we wasn't there. We was all just really money hungry. So we was at that point we had no really anything stopping us from doing anything. We was willing to do anything for that money right at that point. So you know what I'm saying, we got a gun and we started sticking people up.
I saw that, you know, slowly the things that he used to do, you know, as far as, you know, being wild and, you know, dumb, it started to slowly start to go away. You know, he started to put away childish things and be an adult. So, you know, I would test him though, because, you know, I'm a strong individual, I'm competitive. So I always hold myself to that high standard, you know what I'm saying? Whatever I do, it's like a high standard, you know what I'm saying? So we go on runs, you know, 6 miles, 10 miles, 13 miles. And, you know, I was trying to see if I see any weakness, you know what I'm saying, in him, or if he's weak or he don't got hard, or, you know what I'm saying? But nah, I look over my shoulder, he right there. I'm like, okay, he got hard.
The deciding factor that made me change from the state I was in to becoming a champion is making the conscious decision to want to do better. And you know what I'm saying, once you get sick and tired of being sick and tired, you either gonna continue to be in that state or you're gonna make the necessary changes to get you out of it. So it was at that point that things started changing.
I feel like I used to be mentally dead. You know, I had a slave-like mentality, and you know, just everything about me, the way I thought, the way I walked, the way I wore my clothes, everything I did, it was unrighteous, and it wasn't the right way to go. But now that I've joined the Nation of Islam and gotten the teaching of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, the way I look at everything is different.
How I'm looking.
When we unite, there's endless possibilities. There's nothing they could do. They can do something to one of us, but if it's 10, 20, 30, 100, 200 of us united, it's hard to break that up.
He's a young guy. He's come a long way. He's intelligent. He's wiser, much wiser now. He's surrounded himself with the right people, you know, that keeps him on a positive track. You know, I can tell he doesn't hang around the same crowd.
I take everything that I've been through, all the hurt I felt, all the pain, everything I've ever been through in my life, and I use that as motivation. Boxing was a revolutionary moment when I started boxing and taking it seriously, because once I did that, a lot of the bad habits that I was doing, I put to the side. I can't be trying to be a boxer and trying to be in the streets at the same time. I gotta pick one, and I chose boxing, so everything started revolving around that. My motivation is not being mediocre and not being average. I refuse to be average. I want to be great.